Good afternoon, Nick. It's Monday, May 25th. Happy Memorial Day. Hope you had a good one. Mine was mostly pretty great, except for, as you can tell by the blue wall behind me, that my camera is still out of commission. So, Nick, I know that you're really worried about this, but don't worry. The camera has been found. I know where my camera is. In fact, I had brought it along with me when I was going over to my uncle's for a family get-together for Memorial Day. And I was about halfway there, and I'm like, oh, this would be a great place to do some videotaping while driving. When I opened the camera, and it said no memory card. I tried. So, now the hunt is on to find my memory card. I hate when I lose stuff. But I guess on the bright side, waiting longer to do my video allowed me to think more about what I had to say, so maybe I'll be more prepared? I don't actually know if that's true, because I had all weekend to think about stuff, so if I wasn't really prepared by, a couple hours ago, I'm probably not prepared now, so... Actually, I'm pretty thoroughly prepared, but I've been joking around 3 ideas of what I wanted to talk about, and each of them are awesome, and instead you're getting this video of me ranting about not being able to decide. You're welcome. I know you really enjoy these videos, Nick, just as much as I enjoy them when you do them. Actually, they are a lot of fun. I always find it hilarious when you're trying to think about what you want to say, and then you're not really sure how to say it, and you just kind of mumble and ramble, and I think it's really funny. I don't know what you think, but I think it's funny. Which actually helps me transition really well into what I wanted to talk about, which was you saying how humor is better understood amongst the group of friends in a familiar medium as opposed to different weird settings that you're not totally used to. I'm not really sure why that sounded like a question, but for some reason it did. And Nick, I think it actually helps me solve why you're not as good at the silly banter on videos, because we aren't able to bounce things off each other in that immediate kind of setting. Like, I would say one ridiculous thing that was mostly understood, and then you say something ridiculous that was mostly understood, and we'd be able to bounce things back and forth in that pong kind of way that was really easy for us to build off of one another. But when you have to wait a couple days, you can't get that same kind of silly banter that was our usual style when we were together. Now for me, I will do weird silly things because I'm mostly thinking about weird silly things all the time that I always want to do and then just never really have time to do, and so these videos give me a platform in which to do them. But also because whenever I get nervous and I'm not really sure what to say, silly is just my default. And so whenever I'm a little confused when I'm doing videos, I want to be silly. I just naturally want to be weird and say weird things and do weird things like poke stuffed animals with a spoon while in the woods. It's just natural for me. And I realize how ridiculous that sounds whenever I say it out loud. Also, Nick, I'm really not a big fan of the cliffhanger. It seems so incomplete, especially when we mentioned months and months ago that this is a modern letter, and that would be like signing a letter without saying, yours truly or sincerely or whatnot. You're just and letter done. I don't like that. Although, let's face it, you're not necessarily here just to please me and do the things that make me excited, so that's fine, but I did find it kind of weird, and I didn't think you would actually do it until you actually did it. I, however, will not do it, and I'll see you on Wednesday.